So today's review is brought to you by Electric Hair. They have salons all over the country. If you check out their website, you can find if there's one near you. I think they originated down in Brighton, so they got them down as far as Brighton in the southeast, as far as Liverpool up in the northwest. That's where I had my hair done recently.
Pirates had infected the seas for generations, so I vowed to eliminate them all. And then there was this boy, Jack Sparrow. Follow him in! He took everything from me and filled me with rage.
So it's Thursday, I've just gotten in from seeing Pirates of the Caribbean #5. I went up to the Odeon and Switch Island to go and see this. This is a place where they got free parking, they got a Costa. I sat there with my big Costa. I think it was a mint chocolate chip cooler I had. It was a big Costa anyway, very nice. So like I said, the Odeon and Switch Island has the free parking. Not a great idea if you've got a boat, you can't really bring your boat. So, but if you've got a car or even if you're walking, you can still go and see Pirates of the Caribbean at the Odeon Switch Island. So the new Pirates of the Caribbean film, like Pirates of the Caribbean, Pirates of the Caribbean, doesn't matter where you're from, it's still the same film. To be honest, I don't even know if the film itself knows its name because I've seen it called Pirates of the Caribbean, Salazar's Revenge, or Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. Well, which one is it? I think it's one title in the UK, I think it's one in the US, I really don't know, but anyway, this Pirates of the Caribbean or Pirates of the Caribbean film doesn't know its own title. So which one is it, Disney? But anyway, for now, we'll just call it Pirates of the Caribbean #5. So going back to the first one, I've seen the first one. I don't know if I've seen the second one or not, I really can't remember. I haven't seen the third one. I haven't seen the fourth one, but I've definitely seen the fifth one. But I suppose the question is, does it matter that I've not seen the middle ones? Well, no, not really. So, okay, I'm gonna read the plot line to you very quickly. It says, Captain Jack Sparrow searches for the Trident of Poseidon. All right, we got that. All right, so based on that, do you think you need to go and see the other films before you see this one? Not really, because you can pick it up from where it's left off. I think it kind of fills in all the details. This happens, I didn't see Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one, before I saw the second one. That seemed to work, and it seems the same with this one. I think when there's any kind of sequel these days, they do try and make it so like the new viewer can watch it and just not be lost in it. Obviously, as expected, there's a lot of references to the other films, but they're not so extreme where you're thinking, oh no, I wish I just spent my life watching Pirates of the Caribbean films. I think the one thing I can say about this film is that it's Pirates of the Caribbean. You know what you're going to get. It's going to be fun, it's going to be adventurous, it's going to be spectacular looking. And at 2 hours long, I found that it never really dipped. You didn't get bored through any of it. The pace was amazing. It was up and down constantly. There's no flat bits throughout. There's a lot of humor in there, not just for kids. It's for adults too. I mean, there's a lot of things that kids won't get, which is like adults would just be like, yeah, I know what that really means. The only thing that really shocked me a bit, it's a very opening sequence where this kid just he gets this like big bag of rocks. I don't want to give too much, it's not really giving too much away, don't worry. But this kid like gets this big bag of rocks and he ties it to his feet and throws himself in the water, into the ocean. And I'm thinking that's probably not a good thing to show kids in a film. It's not, I could be wrong, obviously it's past all the classification board and everything like that, so I'm guessing it's okay, but it's not really, I don't think it's a good thing to show kids tying your feet to rocks and just throwing yourself in the ocean, because what the character ended up with in the ocean, that's not going to happen in real life. In real life, you're just going to go straight to the bottom and you're going to stay there. Other than that though, it is 2 hours of fun. Obviously, everyone knows the character Jack Sparrow. Johnny Depp does it well again, but then every single other character does it really well as well. Is it Javier Bardem? I think that's his name. He's really good as the bad guy. It was just 2 hours of fun. It was spectacular looking. I only saw it in 2D on a fairly small screen. But I do think if you're going to see it, I think you need to go and see it maybe on the bigger screen, maybe in 3D as well. But I think in time for half term, the kids are going to love this one. And I think the adults are going to love it as well. I'm an adult, I think. And I enjoyed myself watching it for the whole 2 hours. I loved it, I absolutely love it.
I'm so sorry, were you still talking?
You will pay for what you did to me.
Ship are looking for Jack, so I'm going to swim for it.
Karina, stop that.
No, don't stop that.
This has gone far enough.
No, it has not.
I saw her ankles.
You'd have seen a lot more if you kept your cake hole shut.
So this 5th Pirates of the Caribbean movie is out as of now in Odeon cinemas across the country, and do come back tomorrow for the Pirates of the Caribbean related question for the competition. Noir.